even when it wasn't raining, it was cold and windy. Or they had a tough one last night with Tomahawk.
Our whole infield wasn't playing their normal positions.
Ah, that'll do it.
Yeah. So he changed it. Addie did some catching, Kara did some catching. Lily had been playing second consistently. She moved to third. Kiana played short. Avery went to second. So it was a little...
Nice.
I mean...
It's worth a try.
Yeah, I mean, Tomahawk hit the ball well.
They're going to be good. You know, they're kind of stuck in that. They'd almost be better coming in here and replacing Brett as her attitude. Because they're so much good.
Then Medford.
Well,
Are they Medford like that conference?
Last night was rough all around.
Yeah, because the Medford got killed by 11-1.
Yep, 11-1. Got no hit.
Yeah. And Riley only lasted through the second.
Well,
or they just say forget it.
That was her third start in 3 days.
Yeah.
So they got what they could out of her, but her arm wasn't.
Yeah.
But
she throws pretty much every inning.
Yeah, I mean, she only needed 80 pitches to get through the most knee game, the first one on Monday. So she was good there. It was around 110 against Lakewood. But still, that's 190. You throw in another 50 that she threw. That was 240 in 3 days. That's just not. But they're off till Saturday, so at least she gets to rest up. Grantsburg's the number one team in the state in Division 3. And Edgar, they're better than their record. But
our boys played them, but we got rained out, I think. But our boys played down here.
Yeah. Did they win?
Our boys lost 2-3.
Okay. Because that's probably your sectional semi again.
Is it Edgar? Yeah.
I mean, Gilman will make some noise.
Boys.
For baseball, yeah. Softball too. But the baseball team is,
won way more games than my brother-in-law Derek coaches them.
Yeah.
So, and then Connor's my nephew. So I know a little bit about the team. I know they've done well compared to last year. Yeah.
Last year I don't think they won a game.
Did they win a couple?
Well, they might have won a couple, but I know they didn't win anything in conference.
Yeah, no.
And they turn around and now they're probably going to finish third.
Yeah. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Some of their best athletes play.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, softball, whoever comes out of your guys' half is going to suck.
Yeah.
I mean, Mellon is probably the best team on the other side.
We played them.
Yeah.
We're losing to them. We came back to beat them.
Yeah. They had Thorpe last year in the sectional final, and Thorpe didn't get a lead till the 6th.
And they went to state.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but Thorpe is
good. Yeah.
1 through 9 can mash.
Yeah.
I mean, if you that's probably a sectional semi, you guys and them. That would be, I would not be shocked if it's 19-18, because both teams hit the ball hard. Yeah. they're not winning games 1-0. They're winning games 15-14.
So they give up a lot of runs too.
They do. They don't have pitching, but they have hitters. And I mean, I hate to say it, whoever does come out is going to be the sacrificial lamb, probably to Assumption down at state.
They're pretty good too. I haven't seen them this year.
Yeah.
Do we play them?
That's it, Paula. Good flip. Kid, ready to get started. Here we go.
Maybe
That's it. Nice job. Good glove. Good glove. Here we go.
if those get played.
That's it. Good job.
This team is
Good work. Good work. Here we go, Mark.
Oh yeah,
When I watch them,
Backspin on that one. Good. Good.
but they're starting 6 freshmen.
yeah.
So that's the tough part when you're
Here we
starting.
go, right?
Well, that's like your Blake's group.
That's it. Maybe a little harder today, girl.
Yeah,
Go a little
And now
harder.
they're juniors. So
Here we go. Kid, get out of that box.
it does.
Way to play it. Nice job. Nice job.
You know,
Nice job. Here we
Yeah,
go.
the
Throw one
catcher
again.
and obviously Eckert in center field are the only seniors.
Good flip. There we got it. There we got it. Here
Yeah.
we go, Trent.
They'll be
That's it. There we go. Got that circle.
that's what I was going to ask Mike. If they hired a new girls basketball coach,
Hey, get your glove dirty.
because he's stepping down. Egebrecht?
Good job, Rick.
basketball or
The
volleyball?
basketball. Basketball coach.
Big side, kid.
He's hanging her up. He's,
Really, if you can, something up the first base side, get your foot on the
I can't think of it. I've never actually been up here. I've never actually covered Phillips volleyball.
Is it a full group?
Might be. That sounds like a Phillips name.
right at it.
He's Leo.
Here we go, one more time.
Next week they play Schwamick. Baseball plays Schwamick, and that's for the conference title. Next week they play Schwamick. Baseball plays Schwamick, and that's for the conference
That's it,
title.
good flip, good flip. That's it. Here we go. That's it, good job, good job. Oh, snap. Get to the bag now, back to the bag, she'll be there. Good, good, she'll be there. Good. Here we go, a little back flip. That's it, good. Good back flip. That's it. There we go. Get the lead, get the lead. Anything else is bonus. That's it, good. Good. Get the lead at 2. Get 2 hands up there. Good work. Go, Jeff.
How you doing?
Good shot. Go, Lex. You cut. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. Here you go, kid. That's it. You can tight elbow. Here you go, mate. 3. Good. Let's go through. Go 3, go 3, go 3, go 3. There it is. We go, take 3.
Covered
Hard carry. Good. Go get! Good job. Hey, Shaq, better arm, better fall forward. Good job, Lack. Foot. Shaq, right on the line, girl. That's it, way beyond the line. Way beyond the line. Shot. Here we go, Tara.
Thank you for the spray.
I go next. Go down, Brett. I got you, Jay. That's me. That's when it happens, though. Good job. I'll give you one.
Like 40 grand for you guys to go to Florida.
I don't know the exact number.
Where'd they go?
That's the arm. Nice shot, kid.
We played in Titusville.
She makes it look easy.
No, just right north of Cape Canaveral.
Yeah.
Good.
And then we stayed
Good job, Lexi.
out on Cocoa Beach, the little barrier island. We
I
were.
heard your flights were like $500 or $600 a piece or something crazy.
I don't know
Probably
because
during spring break.
yeah,
Probably during spring break.
that was no. I never saw anything from
I
that.
flew
So,
back Monday for 200 bucks.
yeah,
And we landed in Apple.
yeah, we flew in and out of Minneapolis, so it was a little less. But yeah, no, it was a good trip.
How many games did they play?
Is that a good one, Annika?
That's all who was down there. And you know what? It was more of a bonding
Yeah.
trip than it was a.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Infield, I'll try my best. Here we go.
Yeah,
It's a lot of money for.
Here we go. Infield.
What do you
but
do?
like,
That's why they do the fundraising.
but really the thing is, we left very early Sunday morning. I think our flight
You guys
time.
played in Rhinelander.
They played we played in Rhinelander. They played in Rhinelander Thursday, Friday. The bus left the high school at 1 a.m. on Saturday. Our flight was at 6. Had Monday to recover. Played Saturday to recover. They played Sunday morning, Monday morning. Then we left about noon Tuesday. So really, there wasn't time to fit in another game.
Or really bad.
The thing was, we played. Sunday was 9 a.m.
So you got the rest of the day.
Monday was 10:30 by the time they got the field ready. Yeah, we got some good storms that Sunday night. But our hotel was when you walked out from the pool of the hotel, you were probably here to the fence from the beach.
That's nice.
Yeah, walk down.
I was listening to
Yeah. Oh, when I'm watching the snow go by as the plane's landing, I'm like,
How many got it?
I think I flipped open the phone like, oh, how much would it cost to go turn around and fly right back?
Team on one! One team!
Hey, how's it going? Oh, wonderful. It's finally shorts weather. Yeah, nice weather. Oh yeah.
That's I was just gonna say, start off on Florida.
Oh, I got a pink one. You can have. You want the pink one?
Sure.
I would never, hey, that's gonna come up. That's right. That's about the only thing that says all year long.
Another one, Annalise. What you have done is you would have started it, okay? Because all you gotta do is you gotta outrun the mirror. You gotta outrun your partner for you.
Unless Abby grabbed it, I'll have her look upstairs.
I have no idea where to put it.
Okay.
That's more school.
Okay. Well, Ruth, here, sit down, Blaine.
Right behind. No, you're fine. Terry and I are going to go up here.
Yeah, we can tell the umpires if they're right or wrong. No, did you hear Bob? No, we're not going to let the calls without tail. All right. Have I? Oh, that was the
Kind of help Jared with like.
It feels perfect right now.
Oh yeah, not too hot. Yeah.
I wore a long sleeve shirt though because I know it will cool.
It will. Yep. I actually brought my other sweatshirt too. And blanket. You must love each other if you have to work
We'll be in the same room.
Yeah.
We don't stand not gonna work.
She's the bouncer.
I know a cancellation on Wednesday.
Want to go to California July 22nd and 23rd?
The spring is just
Can make it all. Sure, I'll go.
was actually in Florida thinking about you. I mean, we haven't had rain for 3 months now. It's just been
We're gonna come back here and sit.
Holy cow. You have to get in on the 23rd. You can probably go on the Monday. And then stay out there a couple days afterwards. Yeah.
Who fired you? Huh? I didn't hire your fire.
Yeah.
So what? They have me scheduled for your boyfriend. Yeah, and he called me and he said, Dick said, everything and I said, when? And I said, yes. And I told you before the game. I told you last when you scheduled me. Nobody said nothing. And I kept telling him when he said in the contract he has, he said I would have to take it. This is no problem. Well, it didn't drown up. Yeah.
Just kidding. You're
And
fired.
I told him.
Oh, just after me.
And I told him I just and he says,
So you're taking some pictures at prom. Oh yeah.
Yeah, for they're giving directions maybe.
some people like it, some people don't, but he's pretty easy.
Hi, how are you?
I've never had any questions.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we left though. It was in the 90s. It was hot. Yeah. And then we got back here and it was 80. So maybe you brought I tried. It's too hot for me. Yeah, it's too hot. But yeah, no, it won't be bad.
Congratulations. Baby.
We watch a little whenever we could. Whenever we could, we watch. But it wasn't all that often.
Do that.
So, before long, we're all going to graduate. What then?
Well, we'll still have stuff.
Slade over here. That's right. We still have Slade. Yeah. It's 3 years.
Great
Yeah.
grandpa.
Oh, that's right.
Well, you are a lot older
So
than
we're
me.
good for 3 years. Yeah. That's good. You guys are the best friends.
One that's 7 years old.
You didn't get married when you were
16. I talked my mother into signing. It was either that or she had to pay the gas. Pay the gas to go to Mississippi or something.
Got it with Keith.
Oh, sometimes I'm like, they're not. Yeah, lately. Always find something. No, but lately it's been. Yes, lately it's been.
Oh, just a little too windy for that mic today. Welcome to Phillips as we get set for a big matchup here in the Marawood North for softball. It is the Rib Lake Redmen coming into town to take on the Phillips Loggers. Redmen looking to get the regular season sweep of the Loggers. Loggers looking to salvage a split. Rib Lake got the win 8-3 on Monday in Rib Lake. Go a quick trip through our starting lineup, starting with the Rib Lake Redmen. Addison Gums will lead things off. She's at third. Talia Scheitauer is at short. She bats second. Avery Nemi, the catcher, bats third. Tessa Week is at first. She bats fourth. Madeline Blomberg in left field bats fifth. Kiana Dahlman doing the pitching, bats sixth. Madeline Dahlman, the center fielder, bats seventh. Oh, I forgot A. Dahlman's first name. We'll have to look it up. Ben is the designated player. She bats eighth. And Kara Kennedy's in right field batting ninth. The defense for Phillips. Annika Tobias is in the circle. Lily Miller behind the plate. First to third across the infield is Raylee Williams, Marlo Edwards, Trinity Smith, Paula Pomeroy. Left to right across the outfield, Macy Hertline, Matea Eckert, and Lexi Bamke. Annika Tobias in the circle, ready to go. Will face Addison Gums. The lean in the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Tobias takes a little bit of time. Now gets really low, the lean the pitch. That's going to be popped up. Foul territory. That's going to get out of play right into the lap of a Rib Lake fan. Played it off the hop. 0-2. That one catches the zone. Strike three looking, first out of the inning. One down, and that will bring Talia Scheitauer to the plate. Tobias, the lean, the pitch. That's going to be popped up. Foul territory. That's going to get out of play. Again, right near the same fans. They are in the firing line today. The pitch. Scheitauer's going to pop that one back up the middle. Coming out, that's going to drop in. First hit of the game, Scheitauer reaches. So we try and figure out some internet issues here. So Scheitauer reaches. First pitch, that's going to be fouled back. That disappears on us here for a second. There we go. No, that shouldn't be doing that. Nothing working right for us today. Foul back, strike one. The pitch. That's going to be rocketed. That's going to get through. A base hit. Scheitauer will hold back-to-back singles, 2 on with 1 out. For Tessa Week. Last time she was here, she had herself a 3-home run day. Tobias. The lean. The pitch. Just misses the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Tobias has been around the strike zone. Problem is, a lot of them have been hit. The pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 2-0. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside, 3-0. This might be a case of the infamous unintentional intentional walk. Just don't throw a pitch the hitter can hit. See if you get him to chase something. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be popped up on the infield. Infield fly rule is in effect. So 2 down now. And that will bring Madeline Dahlman to the plate. Blomberg. Yes, Madeline Blomberg. Okay. I don't know why I thought Dahlman. Fouled off for a strike. Madeline Blomberg. Leading the pitch. Grounder. Bobbled. Tag is applied, and that'll end the inning. So the fielder's choice, 6 unassisted, ends it. But the Redmond leave 2. We had 2 at the bottom of the first. Eckert, Smith, Tobias due up for the Loggers when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. That one's going to be base hit through the middle. You try and... Swing and a miss, strike 1. The pitch popped up, and that's why we have the broadcast tent out. As again, the scoreboard just does not want to work today. Throw is going to go into the outfield, and that is going to score a run. Phillips on the board first. One out, 1-2 the count. Eckert scoring the run. That one's going to be popped up. Catch is made. The pitch misses the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Lillian, the pitch. That one on the ground, right to third. Throw across the diamond is in time. And that'll end the inning, but Phillips does get the run. We head to the top of the second. Dahlman due up for Rib Lake when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
I splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my...
Eat a brat and drive.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your install, visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Welcome back. We go to the top of the second. Kiana Dahlman to lead things off. The pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. High and tight for a ball, 1-1. 1-0 Phillips here in the second. The lean, the pitch, stays up high for a ball. 2-1. Look in, the lean, the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike two, 2-2. Lean, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike three. First out of the inning. And that'll bring Madeline Dahlman to the plate. So we are in the Dahlman section. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. There we go. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be driven. Right field, that's going to drop in. Left field, excuse me. Throw going into second is late. That'll be a double. First extra base hit of the game. And this will bring, and I'm going to look to the fans here, A. Dahlman. I don't have a first name in my iPad. I believe it's Addison Dahlman. Ava Dahlman, thank you. First pitch to her. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. We are in the Dahlman section of the Rib Lake lineup. 6, 7, 8, all Dahlmans. The herky-jerky motion of the pitch, that's going to be right on that outside corner, 0-2. That motion can mess with you a little bit. Annika Tobias starts really low, jerks her way up, and then comes back around, and that's going to be hit in the air. Hooking, foul, just out of play. Ava Dahlman stays alive. Aline, the pitch. That one rocketed down the line, foul off the fence. A little bit of wind here blowing towards that left field foul pole. Aline coming back. Fouled off again, just got a piece of it to stay alive. That was more a defensive swing, I think, than anything else. Aline, the pitch. Off the outside, 1-2. Pitch 7 of the at-bat coming up here. Drops low, 2-2. Coming back. That's going to be fouled off towards the parking lot. Pitch 9 of the at-bat. Dahlman battling here. Exactly what you want from an 8-hitter. Put a good at-bat together. The pitch. That one's going to be popped up. On the infield, the catch is made. Second out of the inning, but that was a good at-bat from Ava Dahlman. 2 down, and Kara Kennedy will come to the plate. Number 9 hitter. The pitch stays up high for a ball, 1-0. Aline, the pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 2-0. Dahlman. Excuse me, Kennedy digs in. Dahlman at second, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Aline, the pitch. Off the inside, 3-1. Coming back. High ball 4, and Kara Kennedy draws a walk. First and second with 2 outs. Brings us back top of the order, and Eddie Gums struck out looking her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Aline, the pitch. That one's going to be driven back up the middle. That one is going to drop in for a hit. Dahlman will come home and score. They will send Kennedy. She will score as well. 2 RBI double for Addison Gums, and the Redmen have the lead. Big 2-out hit there, and that'll bring Talia Scheitauer to the plate. She singled her last time up. The wind, the pitch. Right on that inside corner for his strike, 0-1. The wind, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Second base out, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. But the 2 RBI double from Addie Gums gets Rib Lake the lead 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the second. Williams, Pomeroy, Edwards due up for the Loggers when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
Better begins with the way we treat each other. At Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
2-1 Rib Lake as we go to the bottom of the second. Williams, Pomeroy, Edwards, 5-6-7 due up for Phillips. First pitch drops a little bit low for a ball, 1-0. Side for a ball, 2-0. Dahlman. In the lean, the pitch. Stays up high, ball 4, and that's a leadoff 4-pitch walk. So leadoff base runner for Paula Pomeroy. Lean, the pitch. Popped up on the infield. That one's going to be allowed to bounce foul. Smart play there by Dahlman. They weren't going to have a play on Pomeroy. Maybe had a play on Williams. She had to hold up. So it ends up just being a loud strike. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit on a line. That's going to find its way through the infield, a base hit. 2 on with nobody out for Marlo Edwards. Number 7 hitter in this lineup for Coach Edwards. The lean, the pitch. Showing bunt, lays down a good one. Only play is at first. They do get the out there. Sacrifice. Goes 1-3. Move the runners up. 1 down for Mel Tingo, the designated player. The lean, the pitch. Drops that one in for a strike, 0-1. Busy day here in Phillips. You got Phillips Rib Lake baseball over. Foul back, 0-2. Plus, you got Phillips hosting a track meet. So, lots going on here. 0-2 here on Tingo. Dahlman looks at the wristband. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Huge second out of the inning. And that'll bring Macy Hertline to the plate. Dahlman getting the sign from the dugout. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one, 0-1. Dahlman, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. 0-2. Chance here to get out of trouble. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Kiana Dahlman gets herself in some trouble, gets out of it. We head to the top of the third. Nemi, Week, Blomberg. 3, 4, 5, the heart of the Rib Lake order coming up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
I absolutely feel that Tiger Lily is getting a great education with RVA. She is challenged and she's not bored. She enjoys her classwork.
I love the teachers. The teachers are the best part. My teachers are very friendly and they're easy to reach out to when I need help with an assignment. The teachers are always there when you need help.
What I love about RVA is the flexibility first, but second is that Tiger Lily is so happy with this school, with her teachers, and with what she's learning. It's awesome.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Two 2-1 Rib Lake as we go to the top of the third, we take a break from softball week tomorrow. We've got Medford Raider baseball as they play host to a non-conference game against Wausau West. That is a 5 o'clock start. And then we're back to softball week on Saturday. We will have two from the Thorpe Gilman Slam Fest as Medford Marawood South team that has been competitive against some GNC opponents. So it should be a couple of really good games on Saturday. Medford Edgar at 10 a.m., Medford Grantsburg at 2 p.m. But we got a softball game. Here's Avery Nemi, digs in. First pitch to her. That's going to be hit in the air. That's going to hook foul and out of play onto the batting cages. Lillian, the pitch. That's going to be rocketed right to the first base. First base, she makes the catch off the ground. Plucked that one right off the ground. If she was another step back, that one drops in. And that'll bring Tessa Week to the plate. Infield fly, her last time up. She's 0 for 1. Lillian, the pitch. Well off the outside for a ball, 1-0. Coming back. Low for a ball. 2-0. Lean the pitch. Off the outside, 3-0. Had Tessa Week 3-0 last time. She swung at the 3-0 pitch. See if she gets the green light again here. Lean the pitch. Doesn't get a chance. That one is in the dirt. It's a 1-out walk. And that'll bring Madeline Blomberg to the plate. Hit into a fielder's choice to end the first. Pretty good crowd here today. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside, 1-0. Coming back. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Chopper on the ground. They'll go to second for the force there. Get the fielder's choice. 5-4. Second out of the inning. Great play there. And that'll bring Kiana Dahlman to the plate. She struck out swinging her first time up. Two down. Aline, the pitch. Bunt shown, it's foul. I think they're trying to get her to drag there. Drag bunt, trying, maybe beat it out. But what that does do is it brings Pomeroy in at third. Gives you an opportunity to maybe poke one past. Aline, the pitch. Low and off the outside for a ball, 1-1. The breeze picks up just a little bit. Nothing major. Just enough to get the flag extended. Aline, the pitch. Just misses somewhere, 2-1. Look in, Aline, the pitch. Low for a ball, 3-1. Long look in, the lean, the pitch. Outside ball 4, and that's another walk. So 2 on with 2 outs for Madeline Dahlman. She doubled her last time up. She's 1 for 1. Annika Tobias, just a freshman. Tobias, the lean, the pitch. Off the inside, well dug out back there by Lily Miller. One of only 3 upperclassmen on this team. Aline, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Took a little something off that time. Got Dahlman out in front. The top of the order for the Loggers in the bottom of the 3rd. Lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit on the ground. Just needs a step on the bag. She does. Pomeroy gets the out. Maybe twists an ankle on that one. She comes off the field a little, with just a touch of a limp, but the out is recorded. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Eckert Smith Tobias due up for the Loggers when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and we're now celebrating 60 years in business, serving the areas of Marshfield, Medford, Merrill, Abbotsford, Wisconsin Rapids, and Coloma, where we have both new and used vehicles. We look forward to earning your business.
Bottom 3. Matea Eckert at the plate. She singled and scored the only run for Phillips. She's 1 for 1 today. The pitch. Popped up. Foul territory. Oh. Just out of the reach of John Dahlman. Again, practice. Dairyland League starts up here in just a little bit. In fact, we have our first Dairyland large game on Sunday. The Abbotsford Merchants, the pitch, hits her. So Eckert will reach on the hit by pitch. Abbotsford Merchants head to Merrill to take on the Rangers. That's a 1:30 start from Athletic Park in Merrill. Small doesn't get going till June. So Trinity Smith will dig in. Grounded out her last time up. She's 0 for 1. Lean shows bunt. Pulls back. The throw down. Tag is there! Eckert is thrown out at second. Pitch was a ball. Smith pulled back the bunt. The pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. That one has Blomberg tied up, crossed up. That's going to drop in. Digging for second. That will be a double for Trinity Smith. And that will bring Annika Tobias, the pitcher, to the plate. She flew out her last time up. She's 0 for 1. As Kiana Dahlman finds herself in another jam. Lean the pitch. That one's going to be hit down the line. That is... They're going to... He pointed foul. Yeah, it's a foul ball. Now the two umpires are going to talk about it. He called it foul. So now an argument from, they're going to, that's going to be an RBI double, 2-2. They got the call right in the end. It hit the chalk. Saw the chalk pop out there. So they got the call right in the end, but that's not how it's supposed to work. First pitch to Lily Miller is high for a ball, 1-0. The hard part is, once that call is foul, that is a dead ball. The pitch. That one's going to be popped up. Giving chase. That one can't drop in. They might have a play at third. Throw is not in time. So that is a single. Miller moves to second on the throw. So second and third with one out, and that will bring Rayleigh Williams to the plate. She walked her last time up. 2-2 ball game here in the third. The lean, the pitch. Shows bunt, lays it down, it's foul. Strike one. See if they keep the squeeze on here. That would have been, Tobias wasn't taking off, so it's a safety squeeze. See if they keep it on here. The lean, they are going to bunt again. That one is high. 1-1. Think they're trying to bait the throw to first. You try and get the out there. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 2-1. The lean, the pitch. Bunt shown, laid down. Throw to first is in time. They do not get the throw home. The run will score. So both runners advance. 3-2 Phillips. 2 out now, and that'll bring Paula Pomeroy to the plate. She singled her last time up. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that probably, the umpire's leg probably saved a run there. That one had some side spin. That might have spun around. Lillian the pitch. Chopped foul, 0-2. Oh and 2. Lean the pitch. Popped foul into the bleachers. I don't think our tent would have protected us from that one. We have to keep the head on the swivel a little better here. 0-2. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be popped up foul. That's going to get out of play and, ooh, off the hands of a fan. Error on the fan over there. Dahlman. The lean, the pitch. On the ground, pick, throw to first, in time, and that'll end the inning. But not before Phillips pushes 2 across. They lead 3-2 as we go to the top of the 4th. Dahlman, Kennedy, Gums, 8-9-1 due up for Rib Lake when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that's more suited to my needs.
Top of the 4th. Ava Dahlman lead things off. She flew out after a long at-bat. And we're still having conversations about that foul call. Like I said, they got to the right call, but the wrong way. So Ava Dahlman will dig in. She flew out her first time up. She's 0 for 1 after a long at-bat. First pitch to her. Popped up. That one is going to drop in foul. Look in. The lean. The pitch. Low and in the dirt for a ball. 1-1. The lean. The pitch. That one's going to be chopped on the ground. Pick at second. Throw to first is in time. 1 away. 1 down, and that'll bring Kara Kennedy to the plate. She walked her last time up. She is 0 for 0. That walk leading and then scored on the 2 RBI double from Addison Gums. The lean. The pitch. That one's going to be driven back up the middle. That's going to get through a base hit. 2 times on base for Addison Gums. And that'll bring, for Kara Kennedy, that'll bring Addison Gums a strikeout and a double. She's 1 for 2. See if they put Kennedy in motion here. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Catch is made. Throwback to first is late. Popping away, but not far enough. Two down for Talia Scheitower. A single and a fly out. She's 1 for 2. The lean, the pitch. In the dirt. Well stopped back there by Miller. 1-0. Lillian, the pitch. Popped up. Out of play. Back behind us. 1-1. Lean, the pitch, high and tight, 2-1. Coming back. That one lined right to Trinity Smith, and that'll end the inning. Hit it hard, but right at Smith. That will take us to the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the order for the Loggers, Edwards, Tingo, Heartline. Due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
You know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more. At MNCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
Beat them 20-0, and Judd would be mad because they didn't beat them 21-0. First pitch is low and in the dirt to Marlo Edwards. She sacrificed her first time up. She's 0 for 0. Lean the pitch. That one's going to be hit on the ground. That gets through. That'll be an error on Lily Butler. Second error on the Redmen. And that'll bring Mel Tingo to the plate. She struck out, swinging her first time up. Pitch is a strike. 0-1. Mimi comes up looking to fire. Dahlman, the pitch. Stays up high for a ball, 1-1. The lead, the pitch. In the dirt, popping away. That's going to move Edwards to second. 2-1 the count. Lean the pitch. Bunt shown. Pitch is high and off the outside. 3-1. The lean the pitch. Shows bunt in the dirt. Ball 4. First and third, nobody out for Macy Hertline. Struck. Oh, no, this isn't Macy Hertline. This is Delaney. Delaney something. Wearing number 7. Pitch is a strike. Throw back to third. Not in time. That does allow. Pitch is a ball. 1-0. It's Delaney 4. The pitch. Pitch is a strike. 1-1. Pitch was a ball. 2-1. Lean the pitch. Chopped foul. 2-2. Lean the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. Get the bases updated. And that'll bring Matea Eckert. A single was hit by a pitch. She's 1 for 1. Surprised they're not just putting her on. The open base. Lean the pitch. Shows bunt, lays it down. Play at home. The tag is there, and she is out. Eckert will go to second. So the fielder's choice goes 1-2. So 2 down now. Second and third for Trinity Smith. Eckert did a good job there. Ground out and a double. The lean, the pitch. Popped up. Shortstop Scheitauer is there, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. The Loggers get runners at second and third. Can't push a run across. We head to the top of the fifth. Nemi, Week, Blomberg, 3-4-5 for the Redmen when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. How do you know if you need new tires? Well, if you don't have one of these, let me show you a simple trick. Reach into your pocket, grab out a penny, and let's measure it up. If you can see the top of Abraham Lincoln's head, maybe it's time for new tires. Stop on into Wheeler Chevrolet and we'll get you covered.
Top of the fifth, 3-2 Phillips. As it has, the sun is warm right now. Like when you're in the shade, it gets a little cool, but anytime you're in the sun, it is quite warm. As we have finally gotten to glorious spring weather here in Wisconsin. So they don't throw down. Interesting decision there. But Avery Nemi will lead things off. A single and a hard line out. She is 1 for 2. Tobias, the lean, the pitch. Strike, 0-1. The jerk, the pitch. High and tight. 1-1. Pauline, the pitch. High for a ball. 2-1. The lean, the pitch. High ball 3-1. Long look in, the lean, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground right to first base. And the play is made right on the bag. 3 unassisted, and if you want to put the entirety of Rib Lake's day into a single play, it's right there. Hit it hard, but right to someone. And Tessa Week will come to the plate. An infield fly and a walk. She is 0 for 1. Lean the pitch. Low for a ball. 1-0. Long look in, the lean, the pitch. Chopped, foul. Nice play there by Coach Scheitower. Lean, the pitch. Slapped, foul into the Rib Lake dugout. 1-2. Lean, the pitch. That one's going to be driven. Coming down, the catch is made. Second out of the inning. And that'll bring Madeline Blomberg to the plate. Couple fielder's choices. She's 0 for 2. Tobias, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one, 0-1. The lean coming back. Bounces in front of the plate for a ball, 1-1. The pitch. That one's hit in the air. Left field coming on, still coming on. The catch is made, and that'll end the inning. Couple fly balls to our mysterious Delaney. That sends us to the bottom of the fifth. Tobias Miller-Williams due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Bottom five, 3-2 Phillips with the lead. It'll be Tobias Miller-Williams, 3-4-5 in this Logger lineup. Tallman, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. One up around the eyeballs, 0-1. The pitch. Hit in the air. In the gap, this one might be trouble. Coming over, the catch cannot be made. Turning, heading for third. They might have a play at third. The throw is late. That is a triple for Annika Tobias. And that'll bring Lily Miller to the plate. A ground out in a single. She's 1 for 2. The pitch. Off the outside. Saved by Nemi. 1-0. The pitch. Popped up. On the infield. Catch is made by Scheitauer. She tripped on second. Still made the catch. Force the runner to hold up, first out of the inning, and that'll bring Rayleigh Williams a walk and a sacrifice. She has not recorded an official at-bat today. See if they do that here. Lean, the pitch, shows bunt, pitches high. 1-0. Dahlman. The lean. The pitch. Bunt shown. It's laid down. They will keep the play at first. They keep the run off. So that'll be a single. You know, that would not be a single. That would be that is a fielder's choice. No, she never made a throw. It is a single. That's one of those hard ones to score. Makes me glad my scoring is not official. It is a fielder's choice. She threw it home. They're going to throw to first. Get the out in time. They just get the out. Oh. So we're going to undo that. We're going to put the fielder's choice in. Out, ground out. So 2 outs now. Runners at second and third. Thank John Dahlman for the update on the scoring on that. Pitch. That one's going to be chopped on the ground. Pick by Week, steps on the bag, and Rib Lake again gets out of a jam. Couple good plays by the Redmen in the field. We go to the top of the 6th. Dahlman due up for Rib Lake when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Top of the 6th. 3-2 Phillips. Rib Lake will be looking to get something here. It'll be the Dahlman show. Kiana Dahlman, Madeline Dahlman, Ava Dahlman. Face Annika Tobias. Kiana Dahlman, a strikeout and a walk. She's 0 for 1. Lean. The pitch. Low and in the dirt for a ball. 1-0. At a 75 for Annika Dahlman that I have, or Annika Tobias that I have counted. The pitch. Off the outside. 2-0. I missed a bunch in that bottom of the first while we were having a few technical difficulties. Tobias the lean. The pitch. Misses the outside corner. 3-0. Leave a lot of space in both power alleys. The lean, the pitch. Ball 4. That is a 4-pitch walk to Kiana Dahlman. And that'll bring Madeline Dahlman to the plate. A double and a fielder. The signs from Coach Scheitauer. Plate, a fly out and a ground out. She is 0 for 2. That one's getting, well, I guess me. Dahlman digs back in, 0-1. Tobias, the lean, the pitch. Back up the middle. They'll go to first, get the out. And they're going to send her to, they're going to send her to third for interference. Into Trinity Smith, who is covering the base. Now the 2 umpires are going to talk about it, and so I don't think they'll give her third for that. Had she rounded after the contact, I think they would have given it to her. That's one of those you got to know when you make contact like that. You round that base a step or two to draw the interference call. So Kara Kennedy, 1 for 1, a walk and a single for her. The pitch. Low for a ball, 1-0. There was definitely contact between Kiana Dahlman and Trinity Smith. The lean. The pitch. Off the outside, 2-0. Off the inside, 3-0. Addie Gums waiting on deck. The lean. The pitch. High for a ball. Dahlman's going to go to third, and she will be safe. So first and third with 2 outs for Addison Gums. 1 for 3 with a 2 RBI double. Lean, the bias, the lean, the pitch. 2-0 the count. 2 in scoring position now. Lean, the pitch. Low for a ball, 3-0. Tobias, the 3-0. In there for a strike, 3-1. Tobias, the lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. That is going to drop in for a base hit. 1 run across. They will send Kennedy. She will score. Another 2 RBI double for Addison Gums. 1 for 3 with a single. If this score holds, I think we know who our player of the game is going to be. The pitch. High and tight for a ball, 1-0. The lean, the pitch, swing and a miss. 2-1. The lean, the pitch, back up the middle. That's going to get off the glove. That's going to get through a base. Through. The run is going to come home and score. RBI single for Talia Scheitower. Big insurance run there, and that'll bring Avery Nemi to the plate. 1 for 3 with a single. Pyre tried to clean the plate off with his feet, but that doesn't work, so he will have to break the umpire brush out. Nemi digs in from the left side. First pitch, that's going to be driven down the line. It is a foul ball. Not foul by much. Lean, the pitch. That one's going to be down the line. They're calling it foul. Oh, 0-2. Steps off. Lean. The pitch. High and tight for a ball. 1-2. Lean. The pitch. Fouled back. Nimi stays alive. Nimi takes a little bit of a wander. The lean. The pitch. That one's going to be sliced the other way. This one might be trouble coming on. The catch is made. On the run, the catch is made, and that'll end the inning. But Rib Lake plates 3 in the top of the 6th. We come back right here on
Blending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a
grounder to second. Pick there, throw to first, and time one away. As our graphics reset between innings. We slowly get everything reset here. Pitch is a strike to Mel Tingo. Or not to Mel Tingo, she grounded out. To Delaney 4. The pitch. Misses the outside corner for a ball, 1-1. It'll be Week, Blomberg, Dahlman in the top of the 7th for the Redmen. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2. The pitch. Little shot through the infield, a base hit. Delaney 4 gets the single. Matea Eckert, 1 for 2. The pitch. That one's going to be lined. That's going to get down, a base hit. So that will put the tying run on base with 1 out for Trinity Smith, 1 for 3 with a double. And that's going to bring Coach Scheitower out. So we do have an upset in Division 2. Just saw a score come across. The Anago Red Robins beat Mosinee 4-3. So haven't seen some other Marawood scores. Trying to see if that is, can't tell. Downside is I can't tell if it's a baseball or a softball. I believe that's going to be a softball score. Assumption beating Newman 13-0. So Trinity Smith tying run on base. Does have a double, 1 for 3. Pitch, that's going to be lined over Butler into left field, a base hit. They will send Delaney 4. The throw is going to be cut off. 2 runs will score. One out. Might be Tessa Week gonna cut for just a moment. We'll be back right after this, right here on Sports on Focus. Changes for the Redmen. Tessa Week comes in from first to pitch. Kiana Dahlman heads out to left. And then Madeline Blomberg comes in to play first. So just position changes for the Redmen. As Tessa Week will try and now get the win. Give you the tentative line on Dahlman. She goes 5 1/3, gives up 5 runs, 4 earned, 9 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. She is responsible for Trinity Smith at second. Rib Lake in the top of the 7th will have Week, Blomberg, Dahlman, 4, 5, 6. Question is, can they get, will they be a tie game or will they be trailing when they get there? So we wait a second here. Lean the pitch. Chopper. Look the runner back. Throw to first is in time. That will allow Smith to go to third. So 2 outs now, runner at third. And that'll bring the catcher Lily Miller to the plate. 1 for 3 with a single. Lean the pitch. Chopper on the ground. Going to be a tough play. Throw to first. Gets away and the run scores. Phillips has the lead on the throwing error. Third error on Rib Lake. And we're going to get a courtesy runner for the catcher. That will be 20. So Riley Williams will come to the plate. 0 for 1, a walk, a sacrifice, and a fielder's choice. She's got all the weird ones in her book today. Tessa Week trying to get out of this one. The lean, the pitch. Just missing the inside corner, 1-0. The lean, the pitch. Lined right to Lily Butler, and that'll end the inning. But not before. 3 runs across for Phillips, 6-5 as we head to the top of the 7th. Rib Lake needs at least 1. See if they can do it when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that more suited to my needs.
Top of the 7th, Rib Lake needs 1. At least. They'd love 3 or 4. Get us a little bit safer lead. Well, they're sending one of the players to the plate. As my iPad goes for a tumble. We'll see if it's still in one piece. Yes, it is. All is good. Tessa Week to lead things off. 0 for 2 with a walk. Annika Tobias, the lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air right to Trinity Smith, first out of the inning. 1 down, and that'll bring Madeline Blomberg to the plate. Two fielders' choices and a flyout, 0 for 3. Lean, the pitch. Catches the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-1. The lean, the pitch, in the dirt, 2-1. Danica Tobias looks in, the lean, the pitch. Chopper on the ground, that's foul. 2-2. Look, the lean. The pitch. That's going to be sliced foul and out of play. Stays alive at 2-2. Lean the pitch. That's going to be lined into left field to base, and that gets through! Blomberg digging for second. She will be in with it'll be a single and an error. So with one out, tying run in scoring position for Kiana Dahlman. 0 for 1. She's walked twice today. Lean the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-0. The lean. The pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. On the infield. The catch is made. Edwards in for that one. Second out of the inning. And it all comes down to Madeline Dahlman. 1 for 3. She has a double. Lean. The pitch. In the dirt, ball 1. The lean. The pitch. Chopped. Foul. 1-1. Just foul. That is about 3 inches further to the right. That ties the game. The lean. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2. Rib Lake down to their final strike. Time called. That one might have gotten a piece of Lily Miller. So they're going to look at her. She says she's all right. So we got Madeline Dahlman will dig back in 1-2. The look lean. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will do it. Phillips moves themselves into a chance to take the conference title yet. 6-5. We will be down on the field to talk to a player of the game. It's going to be Trinity Smith coming up here in just a few minutes, so stick around. Check that, it's senior night, so we're going to stick around here for just a second. Then we'll talk to our player of the game, Trinity Smith, coming up here. So stick around for that.
Didn't expect that.
No.
Dang it.
go.
All right.
First
See you
number.
next time.
Yep.
6559. 6559. Anybody? Anybody? All right. All right.
Okay. Pick another one.
You don't want to say it. Okay. Second number is 6589. 6589. 6589. Anybody? Oh, we got one back here.
All right, real quick, we're going to have a quick senior moment. I just joked, I always have senior moments already. We're going to honor our seniors, but before we get too far, let's give it up for the 3 seniors for Rib Lake. We've got Kiana Dahlman, Lily Butler, and Addison Gums. I get the pleasure to watch lots of these girls play basketball too. You're great athletes. Good luck in the tournament. I'm glad we don't have to face you again, but good luck. Go deep in the D5 tournament. Good luck. Thank you, seniors. Now for our seniors. What did I say last night about the seniors? This is the worst moment for me. I do not like saying goodbye. I'm going to first start with Matea. Matea, unbelievable athlete. It doesn't matter. I think if we played cornhole or pickleball or anything, you would kick anybody's butt and you've never played it. Not only can you just go run track and win state and track, then you decide you should play softball one more year to play with your older sister. And now you only come out and dominate on the softball field. So, Matea, I know you're going to Eau Claire next year. I think you could do anything you want for a sport there, but I know you're not going there right now to think sports. You're going there to get a great education. And whatever you do in life, you are going to be a huge success. I just ask that you have about 18 more girls and move back here so I can coach them. So that's my only request. Give it up for Matea Eckert. Lily Miller. Lily, you've done everything. As I just right here, I said, Lily, are you okay? She goes, I got one more pitch left in me. Thanks, Annika, for throwing a strike because there was one pitch. That says everything about Lily. She is the most gritty, tough person I know. I think she gets a lot of that from her dad, but now that I know her mom, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Lily, you're going, not only is Lily a super athlete, am I lying, Lily? I believe, are you the valedictorian? Wow, I can't even spell valedictorian. Great job. Lily's going next year to CBTC to be an accountant. Again, Lily, you're going to be amazing. Whatever you do, come back to Price County. Phillips isn't too bad. But you two are going to be sorely missed. You guys are not only 2 of the 3 captains, but you just lead by example and you do things the right way. So give it up to the seniors, please. Since I have a microphone real quick, I just want to say a quick shout out. First of all, thank you, Mrs. Smith, for running the scoreboard. Yeah! I have to always say thank you to my coaches, Coach Glenn Erickson, Roy Kirchmeyer, and Steve Teeters. Without them, I got nothing. My concession stand workers, if they're listening, my God, Nikki Calander, Jean Grant, Jenny Kleinhans, who makes popcorn, Lainey Calander, Casey Brockman, Caleb Meyer, unbelievable. And the guy behind the scene, okay, we lost our field crew this year, but between Glenn and Roy, but Mike Egerbrecht, our athletic director, he is out here at night with headlights doing stuff to get our field ready. He's an unsung hero. So if you ever get the chance to see him, he's down at track right now doing everything there. But he's unbelievable. He deserves a shout out of shout outs. So thanks to Mike and Bill McCormick, who also just jumps in for anything. Last but not least, all the parents, thank you. Parents from Rib Lake as well. But without you guys coming in all the time with all of the trips and the practices and watching all the games, seriously, we really appreciate it. But one more time, let's give it up to our seniors for Rib Lake and for Phillips. We have one more home game tomorrow for the end of the regular season. So parents, if any of you want to come get pictures real quick, and then we'll break it down, ladies. Thank you.
All right, right, we'll be down in the field, talk to our player of the game, Trinity Smith, coming up here in just a moment, so stick around.
You pick yours, that's okay. 6562. 6562. 6562. All right. Okay. Going fast here, sir.
All right, here with our player of the game, Trinity Smith. Trinity, just 2 for 4, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. What was working for you at the plate today?
Just watching the ball, trying to make contact, going up with confidence.
For a lot of teams, especially one like yours with 6 freshmen in the lineup, giving up those 3 runs in the top of the 6, you guys, it's been easy to just pack it and say, not our night. You guys fought back, scored 3 in the bottom. What does it say about this team, especially coming up on playoff time?
I'm definitely going to have to say that we have a lot of perseverance, a lot of confidence in what we do, and even when we fall behind, we power through no matter what.
And then, obviously, you lost to Rib Lake on Monday. What was kind of the conversation Tuesday, Wednesday going into this one?
It was definitely that we could have won that game. It came down to errors and bad hits, and we definitely could have won. We just needed to go in with a lot of confidence.
For 4, 2 singles of RBI. Avery Nemi 1 for 4 with a single. Tessa Week 0 for 3. Madeline Blomberg 1 for 4 with a single. Kiana Dahlman 0 for 2, 2 walks. Madeline Dahlman 1 for 4 with a double. Ava Dahlman 0 for 3. Kara Kennedy 1 for 1, a single, 2 walks, 2 runs scored. Pitching, Kiana Dahlman goes 5 1/3, gives up 6 runs, 4 earned, 9 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Tessa Week goes the final 2/3 of an inning, does not give up a run on nothing. On the other side for Phillips, Matea Ecker, 2 for 3, 2 singles, 2 runs scored. Trinity Smith, we talked about her line, 2 for 4, 2 doubles, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Annika Tobias, 2 for 4, a single, a double, a triple, a run scored, and an RBI. Lily Miller, 1 for 4 with a single. Rayleigh Williams, 0 for 2 with a walk. Paula Pomeroy, 1 for 3 with a single. Marlo Edwards, 0 for 2 with Mel Tingo, 0 for 2 with a walk. Macy Hartline, 0 for 1. Then Delaney, 4, 1 for 2 off the bench, a single and a run scored. Annika Tobias goes the distance, 5 runs, all earned, 8 hits, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts. That's going to wrap things up for us here tonight. We are back on the air tomorrow with baseball from Medford, Wausau West in a non-conference matchup. And then we're back with softball on Saturday from the Thorpe Gilman Slam Fest. We got games from there, so make sure to check